Leave it to me to hit the wrong thing. There it is. There we go. All right, y'all. What's going on? This is part of my bars radio. We here with Miss Kay Shea, and we about to do this little album review, man. So
Yeah,
if y'all
yeah.
ain't got nothing going on, share the live out, and let's make it happen. So let's let's
Let's
get
go.
to it, man. Talk to the people. Let them know a little bit about you. Tell them, just
Okay.
I mean, just your little backstory, man. Like, we had found you. I don't even know how I seen you. I seen you on Facebook or something. Seen you. I don't know if one of my buddies had shared your music or something, what it was, but when I had seen you, I was like, okay, she do music. I'll let her, cause like we have a musical podcast.
Yeah,
So
right.
you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Definitely had to. I
Yeah.
didn't know you sung though. Like you don't meet a lot of people that sing. I feel like it's easier to
Yeah.
find somebody to rap. I don't find too many singers.
I used to
So
rap.
are you as a rapper too?
Yeah, I used to rap.
So how'd you get into singing?
Well, see, that's the thing is I've been writing songs. I've been writing music since I was 10 years old.
For
Poetry,
sure.
all of that.
Okay.
Talent shows, everything. Uh, it's just I feel like when you're a writer and you're writing stories, even if it's other people's stories or even your own, it's
Right.
very personal. It's very personal.
For
You know,
sure.
I can hop on the stage and get lit all day, but when it comes to being, vulnerable and letting
Yeah.
people in that side of you, it wasn't who I was back then. You know what I mean?
For
And
sure.
but I always knew that I had all this material. My kids, they hear me singing around the house all the time and they hear me write my music and
Right.
they just, why don't you put this out? You need to put this out. This could change everything for you if you would just put the music out that you actually love.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Like, so this morning, when you had sent me the album, I was like, all right, I had a little free time, so I was like, let me go ahead and burn through it. So in this group chat I'm in with some fellas, I definitely like was one track I told you about it,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that's fire! Like you did that one, like you did your big one on that one. You was
That
on.
one, there's a story on that.
Well, we definitely like once we get into it, I need that
Yeah.
story because like I said, whenever you was doing that, I'm just sharing out the live right now. So,
No,
but
you're fine. No, you're
yeah,
good.
definitely like your voice is you have a great voice. Like you have a real
Thank
good
you.
ear for music. So it's
Thank
definitely
you.
like oh for sure. So you definitely got it. So we
Thank you.
definitely got to just get to it, man. So
Yeah.
before we get into it, I want you to tell the people a little bit more about you, and want you to tell them your story a little bit.
Well, I'm a mama first and foremost. I say that no matter what I'm doing, any conversation I have, um, I've been doing music. I kind of started out in the background, working, with other promoters and kind of helping set up shows and things like that. But
For sure. I seen you at said posted something with Zeus, the my co-host. He be talking to dude a lot, so they supposed to
yeah,
do
shout
something
out
right
to
now.
Zeus. Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to Zeus. He definitely, had puts people on stage and even, the youth. My son is an upcoming rapper. He's 20 years old, so I
yeah,
just really appreciate I appreciate anybody just giving somebody a chance. Just take a listen because you never know what you're gonna listen to,
you
you
never know what
know?
you're gonna listen to. You never know what somebody's going through. You don't
Yeah,
know
you
how
never
relatable things
know.
can be for you. So you just
Yeah,
gotta take a
so
chance on it.
this album that we're gonna listen to is very some of the songs were written 10 years ago, just revised and bumped up. I never had beats to most of these songs, so it was a process, of course, um just trying to get it together and I want to say shout out to Pierce Andrews. He helped me so much in Atlanta with producing and mixing. this album, I just there's so many people that lifted me up and pushed me to do this, and I just, I'm excited for everybody to hear it and
For
see a
sure.
whole different side of me. That's why it's such a shock and awe right now, because everybody's used to me getting on stage and rapping and and being that, and so the only people who've really seen this side of me is my immediate family, uh, people I went to school with back in the day that knew I always loved to sing and write, and so this is for everybody that knows me, this is a whole different side of Kay Shea that they're getting.
So what you saying is you've been singing your whole life, but you never gave it to anybody. You was just like just hiding
Yeah,
it.
yeah, just hiding it, just hiding it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess with no further ado, so hold on before I get to it.
Okay.
Name of the album.
The name of the album is Love Always, Kay Shea.
Love Always, Kay Shea. So this
Yeah.
first song we got is called Still. Do you want to talk about that before or after? Or should we just go ahead and
Um,
give the people what they want and then you gonna talk about it?
yeah, let's just give them what they want. Let's give them what they've been waiting on.
That's a bet. With no further ado, like I said, this is a Still. Kay
Thank
Shea.
you.
For sure.
They say if you love 'em, let 'em go. I'm not built that way. Who wants an ordinary love? Extraordinary is what you crave. One call, I know. One call, and I'm on my way. You're still mine, can't get you off my mind. Wish I had the courage to reach out and say I'm still love you. This feeling won't go away. Saw your cousin the other day. Said you ain't been right since I walked away. And I know I can't lie. I wonder, do you think of me sometimes? If you called, could we start again? I miss my friend. You're still mine. Can't get you off my mind. Wish I had the courage to reach out and say I'm still love. Yes, feeling for you won't go away.
Man. Yeah, you
Thank
blowing.
you.
Yeah, you
Thank
blowing.
you.
For sure. Like you definitely doing that. You blowing. For real.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Thank you.
Somebody said, do you use AI? Or is that cheap?
No, no, that's me. I don't use AI.
She said that's all her.
Yeah, that's all me.
Matter of fact, Kane, this is who I feel like I was just telling you about her the other day. Cause I be telling people about people like that's one of the things, like one of the things with the part of my bars radio, we say we here to build the bridge so we can make these
Yeah.
connections. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody actually had asked me that before because like I said, they haven't seen that side of me. They haven't heard me really sing. And if I did do a track, I had an engineer that put so much auto tune on my voice that
Yeah.
you couldn't hear, and I had everybody telling me that about that certain song, which is cool, you know what I mean? But that's why I went back and started working real hard with, vocal coach, and we worked on my cadence on the whole album. I mean, she was fantastic. And yeah, somebody asked me that before. They were like, is that you singing or something like that? But you know what happened last night at a show at the zoo show? M-
What happened?
The the music stopped working. So guess what happened? I had to continue my song and keep singing live with no music in the background, and I did that shit. So, yes, it's me.
Okay. All right. Well, we gonna keep it. So you want to talk a little bit about that song, like how you came how it came about, or is that like one of the old songs that you wrote before? Is that something new? Like what we got?
I wrote that song in 2009. Um, so a long time ago, I wrote it in 2009. I was going through my first my basically my first love breakup. It
Yeah.
was very, very hard. And for a long time, like I still loved him. He passed now. I still love him to this day.
For sure.
So that's kind of that's where that comes from.
Right on. I respect it. So we gonna keep it rolling in.
Okay.
So this
What is
next track is called Weakness.
Uh-oh.
So you want to keep it going? Do you want to talk about it afterwards?
It's gonna speak for itself.
All right, we'll talk afterwards then. All right, well here it is, Weakness.
Thinking about your lips, touching my skin, different positions you put me in. Told you I'm a good girl for you, I will sin. Nobody can know how deep this goes. You got me feeling, feeling for you. You got me feeling. Nobody fuck me like you do. I'm never leaving. Your loving is my weakness. Rubbing on my thighs, gripping so tight, kissing on my body like you never let me go. And I know like this is forever, but we put on a good show. Ah, you got me feeling, feeling for you. You got me feeling. Nobody fuck me like you do. I'm never leaving. Your loving is my weakness.
Okay. So somebody had you fiending.
I mean, we always got that one.
For sure. Understood. So I guess you really ain't got to say too much about that one then, right?
Yeah, Yeah, we ain't gonna say too much on that one. It kind of speaks for itself. Everybody belong with somebody. We're humans. We're not meant to be alone. You know what I mean? So
For
I
sure.
just feel like when I wrote that song, I was in love. I was really in love. So, regardless of who it was with, whatever, you know what I mean? That's the type of love you want to have.
Gotcha. So how long you said you've been doing music?
Oh, shoot. I mean, I've been writing music and performing since I was 10 years old. Dancing and talent shows and singing and in choirs and all kinds of stuff. So, and I've been writing poetry for forever. I love poetry. I love, the spoken word. So, yeah.
My son just got on here and said, "Dad." He trying to go outside. That's crazy. I can dig it. That just threw me off.
You gonna let them go outside?
Man, I told him he gotta wait. I'll be
Let
home in
them
a
go
little bit.
outside, get some sun.
Nah, he does too much. He be outside and he only 9. He be all
Oh,
right for a
okay.
minute.
Okay. Yeah, I
So
got you.
for sure, made me forget what I was about to ask you. Don't mess up my little for sure. Shout out to Mir Mir though. It's my buddy. Oh man. So yeah. So singing church choir. Boom boom
Yeah.
boom 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 boom.
And I
So
also played sports. So I was a tomboy growing up also. I kept, like I said, I kept this part of me kind of hidden. I grew up kind of tough, so it wasn't back then it just I didn't want to show anybody that side of me. I had to be tough because that was just the life that I had.
now where you from?
I'm from St. Louis.
You from St. Louis or you from St. Charles or something?
No, I'm from St. Louis. I've been born and raised. I've lived in St. Louis my whole life.
North side?
A little bit of everywhere. I've lived on the north side. I used to stay on St. Louis Avenue in Clara. Um, I lived on the south side. You know, I've shit, a little bit everywhere. Shout out to the third district because that's where I stayed on the south on California.
What high
Um,
school did you go to down there?
so I didn't go to school down there. I was bused out to Parkway North.
Parkway. Okay.
Yeah, so I graduated from Parkway. Um, you know.
I went to school with a lot of people from St. Louis, a whole lot of guys. So a lot
Oh,
of them went to
okay, okay.
McClure and Webster Groves and
I I only went
all
to
over.
McClure now. I went there a couple of times, but like I said, I was a little badass too, and I got in
Yeah,
trouble a lot. So,
for sure. Understood, man. So St. Louis,
yeah,
how was life in St. Louis growing up?
it's different than what these kids are going through now. Back then I'm growing up, we didn't have phones and stuff to call our friends. I mean, we had the house phone, but if we wanted to see our friend, we was walking to their house, and that was okay. You know, that was
Right.
okay. Long as you in the house before the street lights come on, you could run the whole neighborhood. But it's not like that now.
For
So,
sure.
you know, um, my childhood it was okay. I probably till about I hit about 11 or 12. That's when things changed.
Okay. Yeah. I don't even want to ask about 11 and 12. What,
Just crazy. Jumped off the
jump,
porch way
jumped
too
off the
fast.
porch. Oh my goodness, 11? Go
Yeah.
sit down somewhere. My cousin would have said, go read a book.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's wild. But that's life, though.
Yeah, that's life, especially when, you got to look after you. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
don't have a choice. You don't have a choice at that point. So,
for sure.
yeah.
Definitely, I get it. So this next song, 2 a.m. You dropping that? You said you was dropping
Oh,
that what? June
oh,
1st.
yeah, all of these will be
This
coming out
whole
June
album.
1st. This whole album is dropping June 1st.
Okay,
Um, I'm actually shooting a music video for 2 a.m. This
that's what it
weekend.
was. That's what it was.
Yes, yes,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
yep.
Well, let's get to it then. 2 a.m.
Yeah, yeah. 2 in the morning, I'm calling your phone. When it's plenty on the dash, you know what I'm on. Anytime you need me, I'ma pull up. You ain't gotta stress, already got it rolled up. 2 in the morning, I'm calling your phone. When it's plenty on the dash, you know what I'm on. Anytime you need me, I'ma pull up. You ain't gotta stress, already got it rolled up. Something tells me that you're thinking about me. Tell me, is it clear, is it cloudy? Now you got me rambling, you're so perfect, I can't even stand it. 2 in the morning, I'm calling your phone. When it's ready on the dash, you know what I'm on. Anytime you need me, I'ma pull up. You ain't gotta stress, already got it rolled up. 2 in the morning, I'm calling your phone. When it's ready on the dash, you know what
Know
I'm
what
on.
I'm on.
Anytime you need me, I'ma pull up. You ain't gotta stress, already got it rolled up. I choose only you. Talk about you in my music, cause you're my muse too. Something you're not used to. I'm saying for the good days and bad. Loving you the most on days you're feeling sad. Hey, hey. Loving you the most days you're feeling sad. 2 in the morning, I'm calling your phone. It's 20 on the dash, you know what I'm on. Anytime you need me, I'ma pull up. You ain't gotta stress, already got it rolled up. 2 in the morning, I'm calling your phone. It's 20 on the dash, you know what I'm on. Anytime you need me, I'ma pull up. You ain't gotta stress, already got it rolled up.
Okay. One of the homies, man, they actually say message. They said, "Are you pulling up on Zeus tonight?" I guess they got Zeus got something going on tonight.
I believe so. I think he does got something going on. I forgot what the name of the place was. But he does, shout out to Zeus Rebel Waters. If you're watching, go ahead and follow him because he does a lot in the city, for other artists. And it's just a dope, he's a dope person to be in contact with,
For sure.
and I know he's got something going on, I believe all weekend, really.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, they going
I
down in
might be able to
Memphis.
pop out. I don't know yet. I have to. I'm trying to get. I'm shooting my video tomorrow, so I'm trying to get everything situated with the videographer. I got to pack my suitcase because I'm staying up there. And I'm just trying to
You definitely
get
sound
everything
St.
together.
Louis. You staying up there? Okay.
Trying, yeah.
St.
I
Louis for
like it
sure.
when you do that right there, right there.
Uh,
Hey.
he said Uno said he gonna be at the showcase tonight. I guess that's what they got going on. It's a showcase.
Yeah, he's got a
S
showcase.
STL STL versus KC show tonight. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's smooth. Oh, I just don't get old on them. All right. So 2 a.m. So that's
Yep.
what you're gonna drop to. All right. So track four, because it's just a little 5-track EP. Track
Yeah.
four. You said you got it as halfway, but you said it was what now?
So, um, on the project, it's gonna be called Letter to You.
Letter to you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I want you to talk
Um,
about this one afterwards, or you can talk about it now, whichever one you want to do.
uh, well, I'll say something before we play it because
Okay.
it really does speak. for itself. But this 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 project is for anybody that I've loved, or you know that gives me grace, because nobody's perfect. It's kind of like represents the whole album for real. The whole EP, I should say. It represents like everything. Like this is everything in me I'm putting into both of these projects. The first project I put out May 1st, which is called I Don't Fear Love. Um, and then this project as well. It's just kind of like my letter to my fans, my letter to my kids, my are you gonna stay down with me? Are you gonna still be here and support, unconditionally, you know, no matter what.
For sure. All right, so we're gonna run this last one. Well, that's not the last one, but we're gonna run this next one. Let's get it.
Will you stick around when shit ain't always easy? Will you meet me halfway? Or gon' leave me when it get rough? Will you see it through? I'm trying to open up this my letter to you. My heart could be yours if you could tell me how you feel. I wrote this song so you know it's real. When the day is over, you're the one I want. Will you stick around when shit ain't always easy? Will you meet me halfway?
Who is
We
it?
can make it
Huh?
easy.
Give me one second.
When it get rough, will you see it through? I'm trying to open up this my letter to you. Need you to tell me it's gonna be okay. Why is it so hard to get reassurance these days? I'm running a race, but stuck in one place. I know I'm not asking for much. I just need my friend again. Oh yeah, will you stick around when shit ain't always easy? Will you meet me halfway? We can make it easy. When it get rough, will you see it through? I'm trying to open up this my letter to you. Oh, it's my letter to you.
So the chat is going crazy. They said they want to hear you sing live.
Okay.
They, I'm just telling you. Can you see it on the side, or can you not see that?
I can't see. That's the thing, is on mine is so tiny in the
Okay, because it's
corner.
on
Like
your phone. Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, I can pin some of these. Some people
Yeah,
say it
I
sounds
can't even
good.
see them.
We go.
Yeah, I can't even see them.
So, da, 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 da.
Well, if they want to see me live, they got to come see me in concert. How about that? How about y'all come show love?
Y'all heard her. She said y'all want to hear it. Come down to St. Louis and hear it.
Well, I'm gonna be traveling too as well. So, they can always hit me up and let me know what city they in. I've been networking with a lot of other promoters from out of town areas, especially with my son, because I'm really doing my thing with my son. I'm trying to get him. He's 20. Um, I don't get me wrong, I love music, but what I'm really about to get on is just putting visuals out for all my records that I put out.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be helping managing my son and getting them together. It's their time to shine. They're the next generation that's coming. And my daughter sings as well. So that's gonna be my main focus, really, in due time. Depending on if the right person hears one of these tracks, and that's a different story, then
For
y'all
sure.
will catch me live on your TV.
All right. So y'all heard it. That's what it is, man. They say
I done sang live plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? This is my album listening vibe right now. You know
that's
what I
it.
mean?
For sure.
And I've been singing for like the last 3, 4 days. If you
All right,
can't
cause you
tell.
just said you had a show last night, right?
I've had shows back to back for the last 24 hours. I did a show last night, and then I got up this morning and I went to do a show in the city. They were giving out, it's for the community. We were giving back to the community. So we gave out free hot dogs. Shout out to Young Tizzy for inviting me. Um,
I seen you
so we
post
was
that
giving
earlier
out
too. Yeah.
yeah, so we was giving out free hot dogs. We gave out free clothes to the community. They had a bouncy house for the kiddos, and I also performed. And I got way too hyped for my son because he performed as well. So my voice is a little bit hoarse, but I'm working on it. It's all good. But
Told you
come see me live. Come see me live.
you gonna have to shoot your son my way too, cause like I said, we playing everything. So
Yeah, I got you. They're dope. Their crew is dope. Shout out to ATP. That's their group name. Always touching pape. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot you their songs as well because they're shooting content on IG on a regular basis, and I'm
yeah,
I'm so proud of them.
just put me on to the IG when we get out of or when you get some time. I
Yeah,
think I
I
just
got
followed
you.
you today. So yeah, just do that.
I got
So
you.
this last one, this is rehab. So you want to talk a little
Yeah.
bit about that before we get to it?
Yeah. Well, Rehab is a song that I wrote. Um, Oh gosh, I wrote this song probably about 3 years ago. And it's just been sitting in my bank, my song bank. I have another 100 I could put out if I wanted to. But these songs are special to me in particular times of my life. I've been through a lot, been in trouble, been out of trouble, I've changed my life. Um, I'm trying to look more to being happier things and serving God and walking in my purpose now,
For sure.
and trying to spread love, put some love back into the world. That's what I'm on right now.
That's it.
But
Cause whatever good you put out into the world, it always come back to you.
yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. So I always try to be kind. You never know what somebody's going through. Um,
Facts.
and I've had friends in very toxic relationships. I've been in toxic relationships before. Um, I know men who have been in toxic relationships. And so this kind of just, it's just kind of like like a I need you back in my life song. Like I can't get enough of you. You know what I mean? Like
For
your
sure.
love is like a drug, you know? And that's how I feel about music. So
Well, like I say, with no further ado, let's get this last track dropping in. It's Rehab.
thank you.
When I feel low, I get high. Reminds me of love. Feels like I've been taking all kinds of drugs. Can't get enough, no. Feeling so strong, got me under a spell, so good. I think I need rehab. I'm finna relapse. Ain't had your love in so long, need you to run it back. Feeling for that, need it so bad. The best I ever had. Nobody around with my head in the clouds. I try to come down, but I can't get over you. Another love will never do. I think I need rehab. I'm finna relapse. Ain't had your love in so long, need you to run it back. Feeling for that, need it so bad. The best I ever
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. The project was very dope.
Thank you.
Definitely put some love into it. That's what a lot of things is missing anymore is love. So like I can
Well,
definitely say the project was dope.
I gained weight off this project, and I'm talking about 13 pounds because I was locked in for I haven't been performing or out in a year and a half now, almost about a year and a half, just so I could,
Lock in.
focus and get really get the help I needed. I've never had um like real people try to put
Push
into
you.
me what I'm trying to give out and push me to bring the best out of me vocally, um, any of that. So it was really special to be able to do that.
For sure. So you gotta keep it rolling. I know you said you gotta push your son in them, but what's a dream if you don't chase it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's kind of yeah, and not only that, but we've been through a lot. Me and my kids were a team. They're everything to me. They come before anything. So we lost their dad a few years ago. So, you know, um, everything we do is for each other. Um, you know, my daughter sometimes, and this is what I want people to take to love each other more, and even if it means just calling somebody to hear their voice, because my daughter wishes she could just hear her dad's voice one more time. And so that's what really pushed me to put all my music out, because no matter what happens in this lifetime, my kids can always press play on my voice and hear me. And so that means more to me than anything in the world, that they can go back and play my music forever.
For For sure, and that's what it's about, man. Because you got a lot of
Yeah.
times, like my kids, I can't stand them most of the time. Like my son, he's on the live right now. He's on my YouTube channel, and he's talking in the comments. I can't stand him sometimes. But that's my buddy, and every time we talk, like it's always blah 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 blah. Okay, Dad, I love you. All right, love you too. Like
Yeah.
regardless of how mad they make me,
It
and you know,
right. It doesn't
I,
matter. It's always that, you know.
for sure,
Yeah, trust me, I know. I have, you know, I got three boys and my daughter. So, and they're all teenagers. So,
for sure. I
yeah.
totally get it, man. And I just want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you giving me the time to actually, spin your EP and just
Well, I
actually just
appreciate it.
putting it out there for the world, for the people, man. Because like I said, it takes a lot. So, this is your time. This is your music. We just trying to get it out there. We trying to make it happen. And that's what it's all
Yeah.
about. And like I told you, I do shows down here in Boonville and other places too. So you gonna
Yeah.
have to slide down. You and your son, y'all can make it
Yeah,
happen.
we're gonna have to slide down there. I was telling them, we're gonna have to, make some moves and get up out of here. That's how you know,
For
if
sure.
this is something you want to do, that's the move you gotta make.
You definitely got to. I see. My homie J Ed had popped in. Do you know J Ed?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Okay. I was wondering
Uh-huh.
because he,
Shout out to Jay Ed. Yeah. We
for sure.
yeah, he was I was working on another project with another artist. And he was gonna shoot some video and content for us. I guess the our calendars just didn't add up, but shout out to Jay Ed. He
Yeah.
cool.
Shout out to J Ed,
Yeah.
man. That's my dog, man.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
For sure. Well,
Yeah.
that's a bet, man. So let the people know where they can find everything at. Will this be on all platforms, or where this gonna be at?
Yes, so Love Always drops June 1st, and it will be out everywhere on all platforms, all of the songs that you guys listened to today. I also did just drop a project May 1st, which is called I Don't Fear Love, and that has a bunch of songs on there as well that are really, really dope. That I'll be putting visuals out for this all 2026 and 2027 for both these projects.
Okay.
And
So
yeah.
this is about to be your main focus for a little bit. You about to try to push these two EPs you just said, and you said they're joint EPs as well, right?
Yeah, it's part one and part two. It's I Don't Fear Love and then Love Always Kay Shea. So that's the plan right now is to push these joints that I have because I mean, right now I have songs that could have no curse words in it also. Radio play, so
For sure. For sure.
so whatever happens happens. I'm just grateful to be able to put it out there for you guys to enjoy, for people to get through life, whatever they're going through, if it makes them happy. Even the words, the writing is all me. I had some help on my vocals, as far as my vocal coach goes, and some background singers. On some of the songs are layered with, choruses and hooks. Um, and shout out to all the people who put the work in this project. You know, I I can't thank them enough, really, for everything that they've done for me, and I'm just really excited to share it with y'all and press play on
For sure.
it.
Well, I tagged your name down there, so that's how you spell it, right? On our platforms.
Yep, Kay Shay.
All right.
Yeah.
So y'all
And I
see it,
just want to
man.
say thank you,
Uh,
thank you for giving me, a place for you to just take a listen. You took time out of your life. Everybody on
nah,
here watching, I appreciate you so much, just taking the time out to listen and
for
you
sure.
know,
Nah, this what we here for. We here for the independent artists. We here to push. Like I told you, our motto: we building bridges to make these connections, so people can go
yeah.
across that bridge and see where they can land. So nah, that's nothing, man. This is what we here for. Shout out to my homeboy Sam, Dark Glow, the High King. He on the road right now. Like I said, he going down there to the KC versus STL show. So
Okay.
hopefully that goes well for them.
Yeah. Awesome.
And also, like I said, I appreciate you, and hopefully everything goes well with you tonight. With your going to check out the venue, making sure that
Yeah.
everything's straight, and I hope that you 2
Yeah.
a.m. The video goes great. So once again,
Thank you.
Mrs.
I
Kay
hope so
Shea, and I
too.
appreciate you. All right,
Thank you. Thank you so much,
for
everybody.
sure. Oh yeah, all
See you soon. Mhm.
indeed. You have a good one.
You too.